Oops, was something Chuck's in Davenport. She liked doing it and would think up a song. Every car crew gets taken to its destination. One day, the Vatican troop came to see her. Oops, Thomas Pook. Oh, I want you to take his passenger train, he said. Right away, sir, said Oops. Swoop. She set off to tell her. Annie and Clarabelle were waiting as she arrived. The people wanted to get Hoop tied to Bay in Huonville. She was coupled up to them, then steamed on the Hoop journey. Huonville came to sight as she arrived. But when she got to Ideby, she saw Scratch. Scratch looked very sad. He had Pook on board. There's Hoopity to take me to New Charlotte's workshop, said Scratch. Maybe I can take you, said Oopsie. Please, Bob, Oopsie asked the builder. Can I take your machine to New Zealand? Scratch can move. His arm is what was broken, said Bob. Yes, I can. I have to take it easy. My wheels need a check too, said Scratch. Let's make all day out. I like to see what's changed, said Oopsie. They went into the woodland, finding a shed to seek an adventure. This is what I do when cruising on trips. I change. Oopsie, swoop, Scratch, a pot of magic paint. She quickly changed. And Scratch looked all over her. "Do you change back after the trip?" said Scratch. "I do. I hope you don't mind my red paint." After that, they went through the tunnel, leading them to adventures. They found themselves in Auckland, and the workshop was nearby. Scratch went to it first, so as to have his arm sorted. "Now I'm mended, why don't I shoot a railway?" said Scratch, when he left the shop. "Paxton told me he was in a shed as he was moving to Tasman Shooter," said Rosie. "Let's have a look." So they did. They went up the woodland gorge, but Thomas went the day before. After climb, they arrived at the railway yard, and the shed was in sight of theirs. There was steam leaking from the chimneys. "That's strange. Is the shed on fire?" said Rosie. "I don't see any flame," said Scratch. "There's something yellow inside." Carefully, they moved one wheel of theirs, then another, till one of them could touch the doors of the shed. Then, as if by magic, he opened up. An engine came moving out. "Rebecca!" exclaimed Rosie. "What are you doing in New Zealand?" "Hello, Rosie. I've been sent by Brooke from Shooter to find Auckland's woodland to get to Tasman Shooter. But there's this black and blue figure that came zooming about, so hit her to wait for a day to avoid it," said Rebecca. "Black and blue figure," said Scratch. "I was told from Ed about it, but didn't believe it. We might look so Rosie. Nearby was a figure. It looked about for a minute. Then it picked up on Rosie, scratching her back looking at it. Is that who you saw? Asked Scratch. That's him. That came across me, said Rebecca. I hope he doesn't harm us. The figure ran up to them. Hello, said Rosie nervously to the figure. Hello. I don't think I've met change like you, said the figure. Oh, you seem to know how we were built, said Rosie. Who are you? And how come Rebecca thinks me to harm her? I'm a harmless kind of celerin, said the figure. I'm Rosie, and you give her a spook. She couldn't get to Tasman's soup door, said Rosie. You must be needing her. I'm Scratch, Bob's machine. You haven't met me either, said Scratch. We're having a day out. Why, who are you? Me, I'm Accelerate. And I'm sorry I spooked Rebecca. She has someone who was with her, said the figure. Oh, said Rebecca, confused. What are you wanting from me? You have a map I dropped when coming to Auckland. You didn't do. I wanted it back, Accelerate explained. So that's what you wanted, said Rebecca. It's in my cab. Driver picked it up. We get that, he who wants it back, who has to look about New Zealand, said Rosie. In it somewhere. Ah. Accelerate took the map from Rebecca's cab, and without waiting to say goodbye, he ran off. Well, that's that sorted. I might head to Auckland. How do I get to Tasmania? Said Rebecca. It's simple to explain it. You go into Auckland's woodland and find a tunnel through it, and you'll find your destination, said Scratch. It's quicker than a boot, said Rosie. I'll see you there, said Rebecca, and she left. Also, the farm. That has changed, said Scratch. So they left the railway yard to find Glenbrook. At last, he arrived at the farm. The line was still there, and the siding was made. "Oh, that looks inviting," said Rosie. "Titi-Poo told me the shed was there for years." "You can give it a try while I make something out of that dirt," said Scratch. "It's in the siding." Rosie did so, and Scratch started. Well, what was he making? It was finished as he quickly started dunking his bucket in it. "It's me, as a treat from the past," said Rosie. "That was when I wanted to help Thomas with the birthday tree." "You weren't red back then," Scott said, "and we didn't meet each other either. When I had hurt in Fixham till I came to Shrewsbury." That trip had been a success. Then, when it was 10 o'clock, we had to leave to get home. Came to Auckland Road again, went through it, and as he expected, found they were back in the shed in Unionville. Scratch offered to paint Rosie back to a pink color. "And the oak went from clean to surprising," said Scratch. "I meant Rebecca and someone that's faster than us." "Yes, very clean and surprising," said Rosie. "After that, I should rest." Me too, I guess. I've got this camera to shoot my fence when I get to Major 10. And off Scratch too. Rosie went to her shed to sleep. She did have a tiring day, and a visit to the farm, seeing a dirt model, was her most liking to see, helping her remember when she met Thomas. But what she didn't like to see was the line in the mountain. Nothing much that sheet, except the track was taken off and the turntable was destroyed. Just taken away. Anyone shouldn't bring it back.